Go to sleep.
Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Green Bay Packers and the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here. Yard line. They're on the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the out route, Dobbs brings it in. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Throwing is Rodgers. Completes it again to Dobbs. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll take this up over the 40 at the 41. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Monkey see, monkey do.
On first down, Stidham. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Hunter Renfro, 35 yards. And the Raiders will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Escaping the pressure right. It's caught. And it's 8-0. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game, because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And they'll work this down inside the 30. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 19. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. That's complete to Dobbs. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Rodgers going to throw. Touchdown, Packers. Josiah DeGuara, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have come back to make it a 2-point game. Rodgers will throw for it. And now he's going to go down. A big sack, and they're unable to tie it. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. Now Stidham on play action. And he's caught downfield. It's Waller. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Steps away to his left. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Stidham. Flushed out right. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw is Stidham. Flush to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown Raiders. Hunter Renfrow with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As his guys are able to extend their lead.
Josh McDaniels has got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for 2. Stidham going to look to throw for it.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
This thrown quickly out to Jones. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
They're quickly out wide. This is Watson. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They've moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Now Jones. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. try again with Jones.
Oh, come on. Oh, you gotta get that.
This into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have got it back to within a score. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
They'll look to throw. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't
This dumbass thinking he can go for 2 against me.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
It ain't me, bro.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And he's got room. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
49 yards rushing for him now, just his first 3 carries.
They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go. Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Stidham again here on 2nd and 10. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 of the 15. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
He rifles one, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Eric Stokes.
There he goes, right side. The 30.
Yeah, I know y'all puffed up for that one.
5, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range.
Looking deep for Adams. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick 6 on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Got him right back in the saddle and said, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
They go play action with Stidham. Open man, that's Renfro. And they're going to get this
this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Off the play fake. Here's Stidham. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They go play action now. Stidham. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Stidham will throw again. And the timing a bit off.
Yeah, he stopped throwing this guy out.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Here's Stidham to throw. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. They'll try and throw for it with Stidham. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he is going to have a Raiders first.
Now take 10 seconds to get the line on the 5-yard play.
Keep the drive alive. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Fielded just outside the goal line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter. That's a game of 5.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's got some space here.
He's got to put it underneath my guy.
Before he takes it inside the 40.
Guy too small to be in the box.
5 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Ordinarily, 3rd down is a passing down, but how about that explosive run right there? And when you get a run like that, that means everything came together. Offensive linemen, they didn't just get to the first guys. They got to the 2nd level to help downfield. And I've always said, any run over 7 yards means the wide receivers have done an excellent job blocking downfield.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Stidham. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Stidham. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now it's Stidham. Looking deep for Adams. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw. Unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Let's go.
Stidham going for it on 4th. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Packers will take over here just shy of the 30. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. That's complete to Dobbs. And he'll be brought down.
Brock, you got to jump for that, bro.
Field at the 43.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the 2nd half is better for him than the 1st half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd and 6.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Rodgers. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. Touchdown. Christian Watson, 39 yards. And the Packers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Raiders 16. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Stidham. And just not enough on the throw.
Stidham, bro, you gonna make these fucking throws, bro.
So far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And Stidham throws another interception, his 3rd. Picked up.
Can't with the DDA, bro. Gave him that stupid fucking glitchy ass interception, and it's just like it took all the momentum out. And you get rid of the momentum shit.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Tua to throw right away. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early 2nd down and long. Another try after the 1st down sack. Tua under pressure, and they got to him again. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. But on that play, they held up quite well.
Tua on 4th down. He's got a man, complete. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Tua now on 1st down. They're going deep for Hill. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play. They forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the Sticks.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Hit as
as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Now Stidham on first down. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
On second down, here's Stidham. He's got Renfro on the out route. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
That's good.
Now it's Stidham. The throw taken in by Cole. Touchdown Raiders. Keelan Cole, 26 yards. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Stidham going to look to throw for it. He's got it at the 2. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short. And this will remain a 6-0 ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Charles, we'll see how this offense responds. Remember the last time they were out, they went for it on fourth down, did not get it, and that left.
It's caught inside the 25.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Tua. This is caught, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Tua fighting his old Alabama teammate Jalen Waddle. And the Dolphins strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll. Looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That good for 22 and a first down. Once again, it's Jacobs. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Under a minute to go, clock running in a back-and-forth first quarter of play. Now they'll throw it with Stidham. Dancing to his left.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 39. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to the running game with Jacobs. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down. On 2nd down, Jacobs. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Waller taking it in over the middle. And they'll get to him short of the 1st down at about the 16. Fourth down, here's Stidham. Able to find Waller, that's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Jacobs forcing his way into the end zone. He was not to be denied. It's a touchdown. And that is what you call lowering the boom down near the goal line. He was going to force his way in no matter what.
They always talk about low man wins when it comes to the offensive line, having the leverage to move the defenders. It's strong man wins when it comes to tackling in the red zone. And if you happen to be the low man and the strong man, that's a huge win.
So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep. It's caught at the 10. It's a big play there for Miami. 56 yards. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki on the pass from Tua Tagovailoa. And the Dolphins are once again back in front. Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead is now 2.
Makes the score Dolphins 14, Raiders 12.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Javon Holland coming up to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the 1st half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They'll try and throw forward with Stidham. And finding Keelan Cole. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. Down to about the 37. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Stidham to throw. Buying time to his left. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 23. Jacobs going to try to middle. Bulldozes past him. 70 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Being chased out left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
Forced out to his left. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, 1st down. The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11. Here's Jacobs. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. To throw is Stidham. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet.
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. They're going deep for Hill. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. That one gets paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where we want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, a gain of 9. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Stidham's throw pulled in by Renfro. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Now Stidham. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Stidham. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And they'll work this down inside the 30. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Stidham. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Stidham going for it on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. On play action, here's Tua. And going deep for Hill. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, 33 yards. And the Raiders have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. They'll look to throw. Complete at the 1. And he will find the end zone here. And the lead moves up to 7. So they like to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for
for their next drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. The open man here, Renfro. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On first down, Stidham. And that's complete to Adams. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
I don't know.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive will take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here's Stidham. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Raiders trying on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold.
No, I didn't, bro.
So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop them. I like the confidence he showed. There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, that That's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability there to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They're going deep for Hill. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Two are going to try and throw for it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Bradley Chubb came in and got him.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Play action. It's Stidham. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Stidham off play action. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43. They go play action now. Stidham. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is dropped. Oh, my goodness. That could have been a game changer, but he could not hang on. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Again, Stidham. Renfrow bringing it in over the middle. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Stidham. Back to Renfrow again, complete. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. 1st down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Stidham. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
A 9-yard gain on the play. Now 4th down and 1.
Here we go. Stidham on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. Wow. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
Partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try to steal this middle one.
So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Well, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Tua. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that, but that would have been a big play. But he could not pull it in. Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua.
Good shit, well.
And the comeback may stall out. It's
Did you think you were going to win just throwing it deep the whole game?
And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. Well, you knew you had to take some
Make major adjustments over here, bro. That's one thing that I notice is like when they try to motion and get bunched up like that to the one side, it's like almost a stack formation. If you have any zones over there, just man them up, back up the linebacker, man him up, and just take away the number one because that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to create space. If you play a zone and you try to defensive assist, you're gonna get switched off your guy. So it's just kind of something that you got to kind of key in on when they start doing that. And that's what I did to adjust for it. Just let them stay in man and take Tyreek Hill away.
Tonight's coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. And off we go from Las Vegas. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Prescott. And the Raiders have got him. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Throwing. Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Prescott. Throw here's incomplete.
I honestly love them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
I got some goats, some bugs, but I can't remember about that right now. Probably get some candles.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Left side to Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
No,
Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee
I just woke up.
And the Cowboys are on the board first here in Vegas. Brett Maher on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Makes the score Cowboys 7, Raiders 0.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. They'll throw on 1st down with Stidham. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down. Now Stidham. Delivering another one here to Darren Waller. He's got it again. 22 yards there. 1st down. Well, Charles, look, and this is probably a harbinger of things to come. He's got such trust in his tight end, and they're on back-to-back plays. We're seeing that on display.
And when they have that kind of trust, they're not as worried about what the coverage is because they feel like they know each other so well. They'll make the subtle move downfield, and the ball will end up in the right spot. And by the way, partner, what's harbinger mean? Help me out.
Well, you're the one that taught me that a few years ago, so I'll have to lean on you for that. I'm just hoping it fit into the sentence correctly.
I must have got it from my word of the day calendar on my desk.
Now Stidham on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
I turn around, Cole.
There's one that's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet.
Push it, Brown.
And it's It's intercepted.
The pick six.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? How about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field.
Kyle's good at that.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. Runs over and out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
I'd have to say that's a pretty darn good run right there. They had 8 in the box, still able to burn them. They've got to consider themselves lucky they only gave up a first down and not a touchdown.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line. Here's Prescott. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Looking to throw. Prescott.
Webb is nice.
There, it's intercepted.
Might use Webb to lock Lamb up. He's got that 96 jump. We won't throw it to him no more.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Stidham.
Yeah.
And he fires one incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
And the tight end goes in motion left. From the gun, it's Stidham. He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And that one results in 35 yards. Stidham going back to the air. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do in that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
second down, they'll run with White. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Stidham, third down from the gun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. And he is out of bounds.
They almost cheated me too. I seen that.
Stidham sets to throw on first. Open out on the left side. This is Cole. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Throwing again here, Stidham. Throw left side, complete. That's Cole. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. Now it's Stidham. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And they were able to add on to their advantage. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put him to good use on that one.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. He's at the 30, 10, 5, touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 87 yards. And the Cowboys get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
That shit was so low.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Now it's Stidham. That's caught by Waller out left side. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. In motion comes the tight end left. On 1st and 10, it's Stidham. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs on the move past the 40. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. On 1st down, Stidham.
Incomplete. And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Stidham will throw again. The left side throw complete to Adams. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Stidham 1st down in the red zone. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a 2nd time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. Again, Stidham. Caught on the slant. Touchdown. Hunter Renfrow as the 1st half is winding down. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this 1st half.
And I'm reminded that they get the 2nd half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
Josh McDaniels has got faith in his offense, so he's going to have them go for 2. Stidham going to look to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with the pass, and it works there with the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your
thoughts, passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Final play of the half. Prescott on the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Thought they were going to force a fourth down. Instead, P.I. gives them the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
They'll throw now on the final play. That is caught by Lamb. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Prescott on first down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Well, he's got some breathing room. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs, 58 yards. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
So I'm going to lock Lamb up, bro. Lamb chops over there.
And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. It's still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Past the 20. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
They'll throw on 1st down with Stidham. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have them go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time.
Locking Lamb up, bro.
And the Raiders have got him. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and control of this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
They find some open field here.
They put styles on next to him. They're so fucking bad.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 89 yards. And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. Oh, the ball comes
You thought you were going to go for 2 against me, really?
I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Now Stidham on 1st down. Trying to get it to Adams, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks him right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
The 1st down run for Elliott will net him about 5 yards. It's 2nd down. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's it's Elliott.
Set that fucking edge. Let's go.
The average a bit is this time they're able to get him behind the line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They give him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. And he seems
You're not throwing it to Lamb, bro.
Trying to complete passes.
I'm on him.
Now on fourth down, they throw the deep ball.
But he lamb shots over there.
To be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. On the out route, this is Adams.
Obviously, you don't know how to block Devontae up for real, so Devontae gonna eat.
In motion, the tight end. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. He hits Adams, complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
A lot of deflated looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on third down. Here's another conversion, and now this offense, they're in a position to go up even further as they've got it first and goal.
What you looking for?
Stidham going back to the air. And he's got Renfro in
Yeah,
the end zone. Touchdown Raiders. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Though definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4th touchdown pass as they're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead, 4th quarter, they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on. But apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
I'll probably go to sleep soon when I wake up with the previous news. You said what?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things.
I had to go to sleep first.
But the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Cowboys on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Inside give to Elliott.
Box.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. They'll run it with Elliott. That's the one to roll now. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They go to Elliott again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On second down, Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I'm the master of the goal line, bro. You're not running on me.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Not throwing it to Lamb. I'm going to lock him up.
But he cannot connect. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. He lets this
He overthrew it.
fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Raider D, they get the football back.
Pressure burst pipes.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example.
Billy, you can't put Hankins in coverage, bro. Hankins or me.
Stidham looking to escape, but he'll go down. They got him. Anthony Barr in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
They do an offensive ebook on this. I think I got the plays that I want to use now. Takes a lot of lab work to get things the way you want it.
Second down after the sack. Work to be done. And the tight end goes in motion left. Now Stidham on second down. And this one is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Who's that side, Waller? Let's go. Xander Esch is not covering you.
But still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. They'll try and throw for it with Stidham.
Flags.
And that is incomplete. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And the Cowboys defense is going to get
Yeah, y'all got to do better with that, man.
So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense.
You're not running on the goal line, bro.
Amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, They've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were one of the
Let
a
you run
team
on the
that's
goal
playing
line.
at an elite level.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This has
He's
been
not throwing it downfield either.
but after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now Prescott on 4th down.
He covered.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. They
That big man throwing it to running backs who have to be low and steep route running. They're not going to be effective downfield like
So
that.
they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt
Lock
about
up
it.
the receivers. That's all you got to do. Just lock the receivers up. Make them throw it to the underrated guys.
Oh, Stidham's actually going to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted.
Stidham, you got to do better on that. That shit should not be getting
By
picked.
Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys will take over possession here up at the 44. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play?
Not throwing it to Lamb, bro.
Fantasy guys,
Tell him,
right?
Yeah.
might get that out your
Analytics will
head.
tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. It's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Throwing on 1st down, but this one lines up to be incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passing we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5
Not
straight
throwing it to
games
Lamb,
with
my
a
guy.
200-yard game. And that
Cody,
was
he
a big
locked
job,
up.
both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Prescott. That is passes
You're not throwing it to him, bro.
4th time today.
I don't care if I get flagged. I'm going to lock him up.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
You must not know who I am.
The pick six.
I will take your number 1 away.
Right, it looked like it was in their favor. Returned it for a touchdown, as you just described. But instead, the penalty for interference nullifies everything.
One last shot now for Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
I'll take the flag.
Of course, the game can't end with a defensive penalty, so they'll get one more crack.
So now you get an untimed play, which should be the last one, unless it happens again and there's another defensive penalty.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Pressure burst pipes, fellas. Getting better with that goal line. Just knowing when to flip it. Sometimes you don't want to put both sides in zone coverage. Sometimes you just got to leave them in man so they don't switch off when you're trying to defensive assist. I think I did pretty good locking Lamb up too. I wish they would show how many targets he had. Like every time he tried to throw it his way. Alright, so he was like, what, tight doubles or something? I stayed in man on pretty much on this side. I didn't trust leaving the outside third over there because he could have probably ran like a streak or deep dig route. That third would have probably got picked on if I would have. So I just left him in man coverage. I think I left everything in man on this one. Just kind of look at the route. Everything stayed pretty good. Yeah, he was running a post over a hitch, so leaving him in man was a good idea. Alright, so as far as my user, just find 88, lock him up, bro. Just find him, lock him up. Make sure you take off that defensive assist when the ball's in the air, because if you don't, you're going to get flagged for PI, so you got to take it off and then play the ball. That way you're not pressing the receiver when the ball's in there, you'll get flagged. I'm really looking at my reps here against CD Lamb. He used to give me problems, bro, but I think playing like this, it's a little bit better. Just kind of lock him up. Find 88 wherever he's at. Just play man coverage on him, bro. Don't let him get off the line of scrimmage. Don't let him do anything. He might have had like a few catches. Like I think this is the one that he got, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna man him up, because I tried to put him in a quarter zone with the AI, and he got that press jam release, so it wasn't. So I was like, okay, you're gonna play that press release route, okay. I don't think he caught anything else after that, really. Just did him all the highlights. Wasn't getting anything. I like this. I like goal line versus Trey wide flex, bro, because you're not blocking that backside. He got lucky on this. I had to start making an adjustment for this one. See, I was thinking I could just man up the tight end and the pressure would have got there, which it would have, but I started seeing that, so I changed my adjustment after this one to put that corner in that outside third and then use the tight end with the linebacker. That was the adjustment that I made. You know, usually you see somebody do something enough, you can be like, okay, I'm not going to run the same adjustment. You know, I'm going to mix it up. It was a good run, good kick out. Good blocks. Locking your boy up, bro. Locking him up. That boy is straight lamb chops over there, bro. And that's how you gotta play them, bro. That's how you gonna defend that aggressive catch and shit. It's like he tried to hit that wheel route. We were sitting on it. Just left everybody in man that needed to be in man. He wasn't going to have time to throw that drag route. It's like the only route that would have been viable, but the pressure gets to the backfield in time. This one was bullshit. I tried to flip the play at the last minute, and then I ended up paying for it. I ain't have no one to set the edge when I did that. This shouldn't have been a pick. I tried to squeeze it, I know, but still. It shouldn't have been behind him, it should have been in front of him. Colton, you need to stop falling down, bro. CD just getting locked up with the press release. I know he had to throw. He threw the ball 27 times. I know at least 20 times he would target in your boy. And I only allowed 2 catches. Like, he got that one, the AI did, but after that, there was nothing. I think he had the one where he did the little comeback route, and I was over the top of him as a user, but other than that, he ain't get shit. He was locked up, good 15, 20 reps. Whatever they were doing, throwing to him, I was locking him up. And that's how you have to shut down, man. Sometimes you just have to play games and trust your guys in man coverage. You just have to take away that number one. Now, there's going to be some teams that just have too many number ones, you know, and you're not going to be able to take them all away. But No, you play a team and they got that apex receiver. You need to take him out. See if they can find something else to go to. But I'm gonna call it a night, fellas. Appreciate you.